Folks, our final speaker today is Lögn Falsk. He's a Swiss designer. He is based in Lucerne in Switzerland. He is the head designer and creative director and founder of an agency called InVision. Those of you who follow the design space might be aware that he created some controversy a few years back with his first exhibition. It was called Product Meets Body, where he displayed body parts which functioned as various household objects. You can imagine the furor that was created around that. He has appeared often on the world stage as a guest speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Lögn Falsk. You have 12 minutes.
Thank you, Jeremy. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing? Yes? We are happy? Good, 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 good. For me, it is a wonderful thing to be here in South Africa. It's very beautiful. I am enjoying the wilderness very much. I was very currently now, we came back from the Lion Park. Oh, scary. We don't have these things where I'm from. No, nothing that big. Maybe the cockroaches, but you know. Anyway, it is my first time here, like I said. Yes, the thing is where I'm from, there's is a lot of functionality, you know, and yeah, sorry, this is the speech. I'm still somewhat jet lagged, you know, so you know how that is. Yes, so there's order and functionality, but here there's a lot of how do you say the craziness. Yes, it's very what is the word? Lekker. Is right? Yes? Okay, good, yes. Okay, so like I said, I'm Swiss, and I like to make things very minimal, you know, take out the extra layers. So today I will share with you a little bit of my process, my philosophy of design, and how I got to, you know, where I am. And also, obviously, to unveil what I believe to be the most beautiful design in the world, if I do say so myself. Thank you, thank you. Where's the clicker? Oh, it's here. Sorry, this is the clicker for the thing. Yes? Okay. Right. Sorry, this is very different, but anyway, let's see. Yes, okay. Yes, we have covered this. Yes? Okay, I will just start with the ugly truth anyway. So today there are very few designs, you know, like hardly any, I believe, that that still focus on really taking the design seriously, you know. Most of the designs these days are a problem. Yes, say it with me, utter shit. Yes, that is right. Thank you, thank you. My studio, of course, as Jeremy said, is called InVision. This is a marriage between the words innovation and vision, you see. So for us, it's all about using our imaginations and, sorry, now I lost the place again. Here we go. And our dreams, you know, for design. So in our studio, we have a big board that says, damn it. Be delirious. Yes, because what we are creating is still in our minds, you know, it is not yet an object. Where am I? You know, like, oh yes, of course, like Jonathan Ive said, a big, or rather the main definition of who you are as a designer is how you look at the world, you know, hallucination, fantasy, seeing the future, for, where am I now? You see, jet lag, this is, no, like 3 countries in 1 week is too much. Yeah, sorry about this, folks. The hallucination is the purpose of, yes. This is the reason for our being. It is our purpose as designers and our brand compass. At InVision, we believe in taking charge of, changing the way we experience reality. And everyone who works with us you know, design is a very deep kind of driving obsession. We design, you know, and design and design and design. You know, it's an endless thing. It never stops. Revolutions in the way we operate are constantly happening. Innovation in technology for us is not an exception. It is like it's the norm, you know. We live constantly in an accelerated world, but most of the innovation is just improvements, you know, on already existing products. You know, take I don't know, like iPhone, for instance. So what Apple do is they just redesigning and redesigning and redesigning the same thing over and over, yet making improvements. And that is why I believe Apple are the role models of re-innovation. You know, they show us how. Yes, am I past this place already? I don't know. Anyway, let's carry on. They show us how good design is really as little design as possible. Yes, we are in the right place, in fact, folks. It's like advertising sweatshop. I know it's hush hush, but anyway. But instead we have developed what we believe will give birth to a new category. You know, when I first learned about industrial design, perhaps the most important lesson that I learned there was to make it beautiful. You know, and it's true. All we want is beautiful things, and we all want beautiful things. Just like, I don't know, like the cars we drive, like the people we date, like the silly shows we watch on television, like the stupid but pretty Kardashians. Who follows the Kardashians here? I just like discovered them recently. Any hands? No one. Great. We have an intelligent audience. Thank you. Okay, but enough of the jokes, you know. I mean, I'm Swiss after all. I'm not supposed to be joking. But I do. I'm a closet case stand-up comedian. / designer. Anyway, moving on. The thing is, there is a lot of design out there that is just like, it's unnecessary, you know. It's thoughtless, it's random, it's like there is something you need, now we make it, that's it. You know, the designer is no longer part of it, where but you know, for me, true design is where the designer is central. He needs to be there, you know, because like I said before, as a designer, you're designing and you're redesigning, and you know, it really is, you never stop. Even now, I see things that would inspire me as a designer, that I will probably write down later and use in a design and come and show you maybe next year. I don't know. Let's see. You were always asking, like, how about this way? You know, and why is it this way, and why is it not that way? You know, you're always trying a new angle, and when you are making the product, you really want to try move away from pure design, from the story. Well, that's what they do at Apple, you know. They remove the design, take it away, and then what you are looking up is how the object relates to its materials, how it sits, how it works, how it plays together. You are talking, you're looking at it as a whole, you know, like every step in the design is considered. But now, let's see why we are here. I think I may have gone, yes, there we go. Now I'm up to scratch. Let's see why we are here. All right, let's just have a look at things.
It's more the dream, you know, about what you dream things to be, and whether that dream is clean and simple, and it will actually change your idea of beauty. It's, when you are a designer, you keep designing. You're like designing and redesigning over and over again till you perfect the design. You know, you never do really stop designing ever, and or questioning. We don't live in a vacuum. As a designer, you look at the world around you. But sometimes the world is just, it's not enough, you know. Product design and engineering, for that matter, it's technical, but it's also organic, you know. I know it's very juxtaposed. It's moving forward, but also looking back to see what has come before. The question is how do you capture the now? How do you capture the world in its movement, you know? Also, it needs to inspire you. One cannot work without inspiration. You think on how would I capture this? You know, like how would I capture wind, you know, if that is possible. It is so simple in its nature, but still beautiful. You cannot see the wind, but you can see the effect of it. It's the same with my designs. I try to find a flow with my designs, you know, so that they all kind of tell their own story of where my inspiration came from, how that materialized into the object, the design. There's so much clutter, you know, in some design these days. There are some people that I look at their designs and I think, what shit is this? It's just a dumb object standing there, you know. Oh yes, it makes this noise or whatever, but is it beauty? No. Objects need to be aesthetically pleasing. You can't have this grotesque thing protruding, you know. Sometimes I have a very, very clear idea of what I want in the design and how I want it to look and everything. And sometimes I have a basic idea and then I just, you know, I draw what I feel at that moment and it sort of evolves from there. Sometimes I'm so delirious when dreaming that I cannot wait to wake up and put what I've dreamt into some sort of design. If you could capture the wind, would you? Would you capture the wind? What would you do with it?
Yes. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, far too kind. So, I will now introduce to you what you've all been waiting to see. Are we excited? Come, show some excitement. Here we go. Yes, where's the drum roll? There's no space for the drums here. Oh, hang on. My goodness, this thing is going to fall over. Let me just do like this. It's very beautiful. Don't worry, we'll see soon. Tease, tease, you know, foreplay, foreplay. There you go. The loop. Right, now, I want you to see that this is beautiful. Yes? Are we all in agreement? Yes, good. This is good. See, here it is the aerodynamic. Can you see from this side? Yes. Of course, it's beautiful from every angle. So the aerodynamic line and flow, you see the good design should be innovative. Oh, look at that. I get amused by small objects. Look at that. Ah, yes. So, like I said, thank you. A good design should be, you know, innovative, aesthetic, honest, unobtrusive. It should, you know, live a long time. Like, I don't know, a Nokia 3310. That will live forever. It was a good phone. Not to take away from Mac and Apple and with their brilliant designs, but yes. It should have, you know, consistent detailing, which this does, I believe, throughout the whole story. You know, but of course, we considered how beauty and economics, there's that thing again, come on. Anytime now. Yes, no, how do you go back? Like this. Not what you had in mind, probably. Sorry. It's my first time working with this thing. Anyway, now, economics, yes. Come on. Yes, there we go. So, we considered with this how the beauty and ergonomics meet. So, how does this integrate into your environment? You're probably asking how, you know, your connective world. It's about introducing this into your life. No, I'm lying. It's not about introducing this into your life. Ah, you see, I was seeing if you are still awake. And you are. Okay. And one laugh. Thank you. But it's about making this your life. You see? We employed the principle of real-time connectivity into our design. Obviously, as you can see, we looked at how products are connected to the internet, and we wiped the slate clean. Clearly. Now, this is a new way of connectivity. A connection that moves from your office to your home to your emotions. It challenges the way we think of energy consumption as well. As you can see, it's freestanding by itself. Of course, all is a structure and sense of hierarchy. Of course, for us, where's this machine? It's not changing. Too far. But thank you. Where were we? No. Back. I don't know where. Jeremy, do you know where this machine is? I have no idea. Oh, too far. Yes, I think. It's taking a while. Yes, we've covered that. Okay, and we've seen the lobe, yes. Okay, well anyway, it comes down to what lobe means is to run, to sprint, you know. So, I invite you to sprint into the future. A future of aesthetic functionality. Thank you.
Loin Falsk, thank you very much indeed. I do, again, I thank you.
No, it's not you.
I apologize
Unless you were
profusely
sitting
about
there
this.
with another one, you know.
No, yeah, trying to sabotage you. You talk about the cross-organic process in many ways of technology on the one hand and beauty on the other side. How do you achieve that interface when you're putting something like the lobe together? How important is that?
Well, I think it starts with your thought process, where you source things from. You know, what materials will work, how they will function together. Is it aesthetically pleasing? As you can see, it is. Um, does it serve its purpose? You know, does
Well,
it?
let me interrupt you. Are aesthetics in this case more important than pure functionality?
Are they not always?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
For me,
what
they
is your
are.
sense?
For me,
So aesthetics drives the process of functionality as well.
yes, of course. It does. Like I said, it's no good you having a thing that might work very well, but it's ugly as shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to still want to use it?
Yeah.
It's not going to enlighten you. It's not going to inspire you, you know. You're just going to say, okay, it plays music.
And do you believe that it is the designer's role in life to, as you said in your presentation, to change the idea of beauty?
Yes, I think we have an idea of beauty that that the media partly, and this is nothing on you, that the media has given us what is beautiful, and I think I strive to make it more beautiful, to bring to people what I believe is beautiful, because no two people will find the same thing beautiful, but there is a commonality, you know, that we all share. We all know if a thing is beautiful or if it's pleasing.
I mean, I find a lot of complexity in your simplicity, I've got to be honest with you. But again, I'm not necessarily in the world that you operate in. Let's get the lights up if we can. See if there are
That's fine.
any questions. Gentleman in the back there,
Yes.
with the beard. There we go. Do we... Can you... Sorry, Franco, can we...
I can, so can you. Do you want this microphone? Bring it to
Loin, I
Loin.
think, yeah.
like the chop.
Yeah.
Simplism is beauty.
Simplism is beauty.
Yes.
Simplicity is beauty.
Yes.
So I
Yes.
understand the English is not great. Simplicity.
Yes,
is
no, sorry,
simplicity,
yeah.
yeah.
Also, I've been to China now recently and India, so I'm all over the place.
Okay. You're happy with that. Ma'am over here.
Well, and I don't want to offend anyone, but it is still in its baby shoes, you know. No offense to any designers, but I understand that you have yet to progress to the level where the rest of Europe is, for instance. I fully understand that, but there are things happening, and you know that I like very much elements of rawness, and you're in touchness with nature as well, which I think us as Europeans might have lost along the way somewhere.
Again, speaking to what a couple of our other earlier keynotes were talking about trying to, it's the relevancy overlaid by the authenticity, which I
Yes.
think is what you're trying to,
Yes,
what you're
exactly.
trying to achieve. Gentlemen over there, can we just be quick, please? Yeah.
A pleasant
Does
advertising.
design have a place in advertising? Yeah.
I believe so. Yes. Yes. No, I think it's quite an integral part. If you you can't have a product without advertising it. Yes. So it's a hand in glove. The one cannot work without the other.
Okay. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, over here. Sorry? Sorry, how are we?
Oh, we are running late.
Okay.
Just as far as functionality goes, how does that fit into our world? Like, how does that fit into our...
Sorry, how does functionality fit into our world?
It's a law. It pleases. It. Well, look at it. Does it not please you?
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, what is your name? SJ. I mean, I think he's got a point. I mean, what is it? I think you've very elegantly, and I think you've articulated the philosophy of your design. I think you've explained to us in the process. I think we're particularly impressed, for instance, at how you're talking about capturing the wind. I mean, I think that is something that designers often try to do. But I mean, with the greatest of respect, you haven't told us what it is.
I have. I've told you. It's the lobe.
Yes. But again, aesthetics versus functionality, let me come at it from a different way then. What is the functionality? What does it try to achieve?
It inspires.
Yes.
It creates beauty.
Inspires what?
Everything. Life. I don't know. It's just for me, it just inspires me.
Is there a sales strategy around here? Is there a distribution strategy around here?
Of course.
Which is what?
Sell as many as I can.
Yeah. But you are making something which is beautiful. I mean, I think there's general acknowledgement in this room that it's beautiful, but it's functionally useless. I mean, how's this going to convert sales, for instance?
It sells itself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Logan Falsk, I understand what you're trying to do, and I understand the importance of aesthetics and beauty as far as this is concerned. I think you've made a great effort. But I'm sorry, I think with the greatest of respect, and Odette, I'm going to exceed my mandate here. I honestly think, I don't know how to put this. So simply, thank you.
You're welcome.
Odette, I'm sorry, with the greatest of respect to the Apex organizers, and you asked me to facilitate this function, Odette, and to be as interrogative and as robust and as honest as possible. And yet you impose something like this on us, which has got absolutely no relevance at all. I think you've wasted not only my time, but the time of this audience as well. I'm sorry, I think this is... Sorry, Mr. Falk, can you just get the hell off the stage? I'm sorry, I've just had enough. Just go. Just go. Let's get out of here. Let's go. Someone, just go.
No, it's fine. Some people don't see brilliance.
Okay.
Mis-
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a magnificent demonstration. And Carl, come back on the stage, please, my friend. It's been a demonstration, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, can I just get the lights up? Because I've got to refer to my notes here very quickly. It's been a demonstration of how work that doesn't actually work and never really sells, and it might look beautiful, it might get social media talking, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't convert into sales. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the raison d'etre. Behind the Apex Awards. Take a bow, my friend. And Carl, just very quickly, just for one moment, lose the Swiss accent. How do you really talk? Yeah.
As simply as possible.
As simply as possible. Okay.
To our speakers, are they still here? Yes, they are. Ivan, who else? Okay. Al? Where is Al? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is just a demonstration of what happens when you create work that doesn't work. Thank you very much to Joe Public Ignite for that awesome look.